Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national song. Anthem.
today, we remember with utmost gratitude to all our revered freedom fighters whose sacrifices, fortitude and perseverance brought us freedom from colonial rule. Friends, it is a time of attainment of independence. A pledge was made to build a democratic, strong, prosperous, and progressive nation of our people. Our hearts are filled with pride as we have, to a large measure, achieved the cherished goal that we set for ourselves when we started as a free nation. Nagaland, the 16th state of the Union, along with the other states in the country, we have been worthy partners in our collective quest to attain greatness for our nation on many fronts. On the 12th September 2024, we saw the participation of all stakeholders, including tribal hosts, civil societies representatives, for elevating the ongoing dialogue and a peace process to the ministerial level for constituting the committee. We look forward to the Government of India for reaching out further to all the negotiation parties with urgency and clarity for ensuring that everyone comes together to enable the committee to commence its works in the light earnest in effectively fulfilling its mandate. The state government reaffirms its commitment to continue playing the role of active facilitator in the peace process for the realization of our long-cherished dream of an honorable and acceptable solution at the earliest possible. Friends, we have always remained committed for the all-round progress for every community and region of the state. However, due to historical reasons and other challenges, our brothers and sisters from Eastern Nagaland continue to remain disadvantaged, lagging behind in several development indexes, and we wholeheartedly support their desire for seeking an arrangement in the form of the Frontier Nagaland Territory Authority for the Eastern Nagaland to enable them to fulfill their aspirations and help close the development deficits that they have historically suffered from some time. On 5th February 2026, Government of Nagaland signed the Memorandum of Agreement with Government of India and the NPO people for constituting of a Frontier Nagaland Territorial Authority within the state of Nagaland. This historic agreement is a testament to our continued endeavor to ensure equitable and inclusive development to all parts and regions of our state. I once again congratulate our people of Eastern Nagaland on the historic milestone and assure of the state government fullest cooperation and continued support for moving together with the Government of India and ENPO for early constitution and operationalization of FNDA. Friends, the state recently witnessed unprecedented and relentless monsoon rainfall, triggering widespread landslide, flash floods across several districts, resulting in a tragic loss of precious human lives and injuries to many people, particularly in Mon district and some other districts. I extend my heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families and wish a speedy recovery to the injured. The disaster has been caused extensive damage to houses of our people, other properties and public infrastructures. The government through the NSDMA and the district administration has been undertaking rescue and relief for the affected families and are carrying out restoration works. I sincerely appreciate the unwavering support of our local communities whose timely assistance greatly strengthened our efforts. Given the magnitude of the devastation and the state's resource constraint, we sought assistance from Government of India and an inter-ministerial central team from MHA has recently visited the state to assess damages and facilitate the necessary support for recovery and rehabilitations. Our youth continue to be central to our efforts and policies. The Department of Youth Resources and Sports took a significant step towards augmenting and creating world-class sporting facilities for our youth. On 3rd July 2026, with the virtual inauguration of 16 new sports infrastructure projected across the state, comprising of 11 multi-indoor halls, 4 futsal grounds, district youth resources sports officers office and residential quarter. The department has also continued to enable our young athletes to excel in national and international events during Sports Authority of India Khelo India Archery Championship at Calcutta from 12 to 17 January 2026. Nagaland bagged 1 gold, 4 silvers and 4 bronze medals. The state is honored to be mentioned in the Honorable Prime Minister's 135th episode of Man Ki Baat, broadcasted on 28 June 2028 at 26 for the grassroots initiative Nagaland Baby League Football and the Nagaland Futsal League as inspiring model for the nurturing young talents and promoting women's sports. The Department of Higher Education under the PM Usha schemes completed the inauguration 3 major infrastructure projects at the Dimapur Government College and academic buildings, a 46-room girls hostel, an incubation center and skill hub, an academic building at the Dimapur Government College. Was also completed and inaugurated. Foundation stone and a new Model Degree College in Newland, Noglak, Samator, Seminyu were also laid on 3rd July 2026. The department also launched the Higher Education Academic and Record Tracking Act on 29th April 2026, further strengthening the technology-driven governance. The Technical Education Department achieved an important milestone in July 26 with the successful completion of PM Divine's project, Educational Infrastructure and Facilities Development in the Polytechnic of Nagaland. The State Cabinet approved the Nagaland Technical Education Policy on 26th June 2026. The policy, a strong foundation for self-reliance and future-ready Nagaland by integrating traditional knowledge and innovations, entrepreneurship, collaborative capacity building, and modern infrastructure development. In a major step of positioning Nagaland as a hub for advanced education in research, the state government, following the guidance of the central government, has submitted a comprehensive proposal to the Ministry of Education for establishing an Indian Institute of Technology (IIT). A 260 acres site at Chittu, Kohima has been proposed for setting up the IIT. The Department of Labor, Employment and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship has signed an MOU with the Logistics Skill Council and Redeemtown Foundations for establish a center of excellence in Dimapur for training unemployed youth and need demands for skilled logistic professionals. The Chief Minister's Fellow Programs, Nagaland, implemented by IIT, aims in strengthening governance through research, evidence-based policy making, institutional learning, and field engagement. The first batch of 18 candidates from across the state was announced on 11 August 2026 for a one-year fellowship building a skill pool of local professionals to support Nagaland's long-term development priorities and the vision of Viksit Nagaland 2047. Nagaland Skill and Entrepreneurship has established the NSEDM Ident Japanese Language Center in collaboration with the Asian One Japan, with the first batch of 50 trainees preparing for overseas employment. The School Education Department completed 54 infrastructure projects during financial year 2020-25-26, including 19 integrated science and mathematics laboratories, 4 school buildings, renovations and residential hostel, thereby strengthening school infrastructure across the state. The NCERT Pakast Rashtriya Virkesham Foundation Language and Numeracy, reflecting steady progress under the Nippon Bharat Mission. Additionally, under the Nagaland Education Project, NECTAR, PSCE and Digital Learning Management System was introduced to strengthen governance and enhancing the professional development of teachers, school teachers, and education officials. The Department of Health and Family Welfare continued to implement key strategies towards a TB-free Nagaland in line with the National Strategic Plan. In collaboration with the Rural Development Program, 214 villages were declared TB-free on World TB Day to achieve universal health coverage and 100% Ayushman card situation among eligible citizens. The department has launched 100-day Ayushman student covered mission across all districts in May 2026. Recently, central government has conveyed that a new greenfield aims may be considered provided the state government makes sufficient land available for its establishment. The department has submitted a proposal for aims with 200 acres of land at the proposed Nagaki city, Kohima in Chathavale, to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. The Social Welfare Department completed the construction of new buildings for Kohima Orphanage Home, Kohima with a capacity accommodation more than 100 children. A project funded by NEC aims to provide a safe, secure, and child-friendly residential facility for orphanage and destitute children. The home has been established in accordance with the provision of the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act 2015. The department has further achieved complete coverage of all 17 districts of the states under Mission Salta. The Department of Rural Development launched a Viksit Bharat Guarantee for Rozgar and Ajivika Mission Gram scheme in Nagaland on 12 July 2026 as per of the nationwide rollout for implementation of a new scheme. The VBG Ramji livelihood infrastructure and enhancing climate resilience through works aimed at mitigation the impact of extreme weather events. The department underdeveloped area, DUDA, is set to implement the Vibrant Village program under MHA from 2026-27, which aim to make border villages self-reliant and vibrant, improve living conditions, strengthen community engagement, and foster a sense of national integration and security. The livelihood program under PM Divine has seen good progress with 87% completion achieved the infrastructure components. The Government of India has notified the Solid Waste Management Rule 2026. The urban development has made several infrastructure interventions under SBM U20 aimed at enabling the urban local bodies to comply with the foresaid rules under the mission. Till date, 21 urban waste water management projects along with 21 sewage treatment plants projects have been grounded. In addition, 13 visual slug treatment plants are under implementation across 30 ULBs. The state government has identified 39 square kilometers in Chhatha Valley, Kohima district for establishing a modern incubation city, Nagaki, to catalyst economic activities and providing opportunity to our young population. The master plan for Nagaki was submitted for consideration of the central government for funding under incubation of new city scheme. Under the 15th Finance Commission during 2023, an area of 330 hectares within the proposed Nagaki city had already been earmarked for immediate activation and detailed planning for establishing city as well as land acquisition has been completed. A high-level governing council under my chairmanship along with Deputy Chief Ministers and Ministers and advisors and the Chief Secretary has also been constituted for Nagaki to provide vision and policy directions. An amount of rupees 100 crores under SASKI has been received for the projection for the road alignments. However, for creating all the basic infrastructure, additional resources are required. We have requested central government for considering of the projects in acquisition of new schemes through a special financial package, which the discussion had already been taken. Government of Nagaland continued to augment and strengthen the road connectivity through the development and upgrading of its road network across the state. The last financial year, the PWD Road and Bridges successfully completed 132.50 kilometers of road and 6 modular steel bridges under various states and central government schemes. The PWD Road and Bridges has also maintained and kept motorable the 1,315.90 kilometers of road under its care. There were several key projects also taken up for the development and upgradation of national highways in the state by PWD. Notable amongst them, the widening of the existing single-lane road to 2-lane highway from Ungar to Tuli on National Highway 2, covering 35 kilometers at a cost of rupees 161.70 crores, and widening of the existing single-lane road to 2-lane from Longsa to New Wokha village, and National Highway covering 10.44 at a cost of rupees 65 crores. Widening of the existing lane road to an intermediate lane from Mokokchung to village to Chari town, spanning 23.06 kilometers across Mokokchung and to Insan district, completed at a cost of rupees 115.10 crores. In addition, the construction of the 4-lane Dimapur bypass by NHIDCL has already been completed and the project is awaiting for inauguration. Following the heavy monsoon this year, several roads and highways have been cut off in several districts, putting citizens to severe difficulties. The state government is earnestly undertaking restoration work to restore communication and connectivity. The PWD housing completed Type 1 residential tower at Nagaland House Staff Quarters Complex at Dawarka, New Delhi. Following the handover, all their flats have been occupied, marking a significant milestone to enhancing staff welfare and strengthening residential facilities for the officers staff of Nagaland House, Delhi. In order to boost extra state air connectivity, the state government is actively pursuing for the development of 4 short landing strips at strategic locations at Mokokchung, Mon, Dwengsan and Jetu. These facilities are envisioned to accommodate smaller aircrafts operating from basic landing grounds. At Jetu, Kohima which will have the hub of the entire air operation, a small aircrafts with essential infrastructure is proposed to be built, which may be expanded and developed in due course to a full-fledged airport capable of handling large aircrafts. The multidisciplinary teams deployed by the Airport Authority of India have successfully completed the preliminary technical assessment of the entire project. We look forward for the support of the central government for this initiative, the state which will ensure air connectivity throughout the state. Government is also working towards development of inland waters, which has the potential of significantly enhance Nagaland tourism landscape, stimulates state's economy, and generates sustainable livelihood. The leader survey of Tizuzenki National Highway number 101 has been proposed for a more detailed and comprehensive assessment of this waterway corridor. The development of 3 water bodies of our state, Doyang Reservoir, Yunde Lake and Shiloi Lake, for the purpose of promoting of tourism and water sports is currently underway, with the DPRs in the final stage of preparation. A significant steps towards facilitating and providing affordable and coordinated passenger bus services to the states was taken with the signing of the tripartite MOU between Finance Department and Tata Company and Nagaland State Transport for 43 new buses under deferred payment mechanism on 5th May 2026. A noteworthy achievement of Nagaland GIS and Remote Sensing Center recently has been established. Of the Drone Center of Excellence, Nagaland, which was inaugurated by me on 26 January 2026. The center is creating new opportunities for the youth of Nagaland by imparting industry relevant skills in drone operation, aerial surveying, and mapping, among others. The Industries and Commerce Department signed MOU with IIFT Calcutta Compass on 5th February 2026, establishing an export facility cell in Nagaland to enhance entrepreneurs' export readiness. Nagaland Food Processing Industries Policy approved on 17 March 2026 aim to strengthen food processing, improves farmers' income, enhance food security, and generate employment under the state government innovation fund. The Chief Minister Yarn Band was inaugurated at Tulvi on 7th August 2026 to provide cotton, bamboos, eri, and moga yarns to register waivers, SSGs, and cooperative societies with yarn passbook. On 8 June 2026, key SASKI funded infrastructure was also inaugurated, including food processing incubation center at Tuluvi and Tuingsan, entrepreneurs incubation centers at Ganesh Nagar, Kohima, and modern aggregation center at Longnak, Mokokchu. The Public Health Engineering Department continued to make steady progress in improving the quality of life of our people under the Jal Jeevan mission. With the successful completions and innovation of PHE divisions buildings at Newland headquarters, the department also strengthened the institution infrastructures. The Power Department, in order to relieve load congestion of the existing substation at Nagarjan, is constructing a new 220/132/33 kV substations at Citronse, Yezepe. Project is funded under PM Divine and is now nearing completion. This will significantly improve the power stability in Dimapur, Chimukdima, Newland, and also parent district. The optical ground wire project, funded by Ministry of Power to establish fast and reliable communication between various EHV substations and generation stations with state load dispatch center, is currently in progress in alignment with the national objective of transmissions to grid energy. The Nagaland Solar Vision, in convergence with the PM's Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana, has installed rooftop solar system with a cumulative installation capacity of 1.32 megawatts. The department has also installed more than 57 1,300 smart meters, which will help in achieving the revenue target of rupees 400 crores during 2026-27. In order to achieve power security and long-term self-sufficiency, the Power Department has also proposed development of 3 new hydropower projects in the state, namely 42 megawatts Lower Tisa Hydro Electrical Project, 24 megawatts Zinki Hydroelectric Project, and 24 Tisa Valley Hydroelectrical Project to the Department of Economic Affairs, Ministry of Finance, to be undertaken under EAP at an estimated total cost of rupees 1,264 crores. I'm happy to announce that the government of Nagaland has approved and notified the Nagaland Agriculture Policy of 2025, providing a comprehensive and inclusive roadmap for formation the agriculture and allied sector policy to set clear vision for the building and resilient, sustainable and prosperous agricultural economy that enhances farmers' livelihood, strengthens food and nutrition security, and promotes climate resilient growth. The Department of Agriculture also, under the Digital Agriculture Mission, a flagship initiative aimed at building a robust farmer-centric digital public infrastructure, launched the Unified Digital Agriculture Ecosystem. The Department of Horticulture, under the mission for integrated development of horticulture, could ensure enhancing of area coverage for fruits, vegetables, spices, flowers, plantation crops by over 2,800 hectares. The proposal for the establishment of 2 centers of excellence for kiwi fruits at Fitzero, Peck, and for Dendrodon orchid at State Horticulture Nursery, Kohima, is under process. The Department of Animal Husbandry Services during the past year, in partnership with local producers, have been able to produce 1.6 thousand tons of meat from piggery and goatry under the National Livestock Mission. On 14 July 2026, the state government signed an MOU with Coppel, a French pork processing company, marking a significant step towards further modernization of the state's piggery sector through scientific breeding, improvement farming practices. The state has also seen a significant increase in fish production under PMMSY scheme Phase 1 2020 to 2025. The Fishery Department, with the production of increasing from 9,151.50 metric ton to 11,158.9 metric ton. On 18 May 2026, the cluster-based coffee value chains development in Nagaland project was jointly launched by Honorable Union Minister of Donor and myself. The e-launch program was conducted simultaneously at Newland and Kohima, making a major step towards strengthening Nagaland coffee value chain and positioning the state as the premier coffee producing hub. Under this 175 crores project, pilot coffee cluster will be developed. at Kohima and Gotovi, which will include setting up of high-tech nurseries, post-harvest infrastructure, roasters, and branding campaign to establish coffee of Nagaland as a premier single original brand. The Department of Environment, Forest and Climate Change have been successfully implementing two external aided projects, namely the Nagaland Forest Management Project, which is funded by Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, and the Forest and Biodiversity Management in the Himalayan Nagaland Project, which is funded by the German Development Bank, KfW, under the Indo-German Financial Cooperation. Both the projects are contributing to the environment protection through community participation while supporting income augmentation in the project villages. Further, visualizing a potential of agarwood, the state has adopted Nagaland Agarwood Conservation and Promotion Policy 2026 for the economic upliftment of farmers and the unemployed youth. The landmark step for securing the rightful share of state of Nagaland in the mineral oil resources in the disputed area belt along Nagaland-Assam border, which the state had remained totally deprived for the past many decades, was taken with the signing of tripartite MOU between Government of India, Government of Nagaland and Government of Assam on 11 June 2026 for exploration and production activities of oil and natural gas in the DIB area and for equal sharing of the proceeds. We are in further consultation operationalize the existing MOU at the earliest date. Another major milestone concerning mineral oil resources in the state was the adjudication of the Somoto PIL in this regard. The Honorable Guwahati High Court, which paved the way for exploration and production activities in the entire state, the government with the Government of India to resolve a Nagaland specific regulation framework and conformity with our special provision in the Article 371A. The Taxes Department collected total revenue of 1,595.51 crores during the financial year 2025-26. Registration, a growth of 11.95 over the collections made during the previous year. In GST, Nagaland recorded the highest gross GST revenue growth and among all states in India during 2025-26 at 28%, significantly exceeding all India average growth rate of 6.4. Nagaland Institute of Transformation was inaugurated on 11 March 2026 under the Department of Planning and Transformation, Government of Nagaland. The institute, established with the support of Niti Aayog, has been created to design, facilitate and drive the state's development agency by leveraging expertise from knowledge institution, development partners and civil society organizations, among others. To enhance digital service delivery in obtaining birth and death certificate, the Government of Nagaland has provided information technology hardware to 100 registration unions across the state with effect from 1st June 2026. 100% birth and death certificate are being issued online in Nagaland. The Tourism Department has been promoting state tourism by empowering local communities through tourism awareness programs, while undertaking skill development initiative and capacity building for tourism stakeholders. It is further strengthening community-based industry by promoting local festival, particularly agro-based celebration and mini hornbill festivals. Further, the state, with the support of the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, the state has been included in the developing global standard tourist destination initiative to enhance visitors' facilities and promote sustainable tourism practices in Zagu Valley. The Department of Arts and Culture successfully completed construction of Nagaland Indigenous Tribes Cultural Resource Center at Kohima under the scheme of NLCBR donor and inaugurated on the 7th May 2026. Construction of Tagore Cultural Complex at Kohima and Tagore Cultural Scheme Ministry of Culture has also been successfully completed and inaugurated on 22nd May 2026. The Department of Information and Public Relations is launching today the Nagaland Integrated Information System, a state-level digital governance initiative aimed at integrating information and services into a unified, accessible platform for all citizens. The project will function as a single source of information for all government activities and enhance transparency and operational efficiency. The law and order situation in the state remained largely peaceful, reflecting the dedication of our district administration and police and the security forces. There was, however, an incident of IED blast in Chumokadima district, targeting a vehicle carrying Assam Rifle personnel, resulting in the death of one person and grievous injuries to 4 other personnel. I accept my deepest condolences to the Berry family. And wish the injured speedy recovery. While the state and its citizens are yearning for striving for peace, this cowardly act of attack on the security forces is condemnable and has no place in a civilized society. Those responsible need to be identified and brought to justice. The investigation of this case have been taken over by NIA. The state police has continued to take firm action against any kind of crime throughout the state in the ongoing war on drugs by the police from January 2024 till May 2026. More than 407 NDPS cases have been registered across the state, and 677 accused persons have been also arrested. The mobility of personnel of Nagaland Police is going to see a significant boost with acquisition of 550 new vehicles for its true police modernization assistance from MHA. The newly procured vehicles were flagged off by me on 27 July 2026. The district administration saw a further enhancement in its institution infrastructure with many important undertakings completed during the financial year 2025-26, Notable being the construction of inauguration of DC office complex at Samator, a DSC office complex at Akuluto, a DC office at Seichom and Tamlu, SDO office at Ralang, ADC office at Chazuba, Tobu and Mazafema, and EAC headquarters at Songro. Dear fellow citizens, the progress and development that have achieved in every sector and area is a testament to our people's commitment, perseverance, sense of equality and justice, a year of hard work. I extend my gratitude to all of you for steadfastly standing shoulder to shoulder with the government on the path of development and peace. On this auspicious day, let us renew our pledge to continue working unitedly and passionately for an even more developed, self-reliant and prosperous Nagaland. Thank you, Koknalim, Jai Hind.
Crime prevention and for his exemplary leadership in tackling law and order situation, anti-extortion and anti-narcotic operations. The next, the team behind the state's largest gold recovery. To train recruits and spread positive messages. His viral videos of police singing 1970s classics brought national attention to the department and showcased their force in a unique way. Major criminal investigations, arms recovery, strong law and order management in key postings, and for preventing large-scale incidents that could have affected public peace and security. For addressing gender-based crimes and women's safety in the state. Ladies and gentlemen, Srimati Abulimeta, NPS Commandant.
Services and for her key role in ensuring fair and transparent large-scale police recruitment. The next recipient, restoring key infrastructure that greatly improved electricity supply and reliability for the public in Mon district. Nagaland's first sterilization project performed over 10,000 surgeries, published an international paper, and is one of the very few qualified to tranquilize rogue elephants, and achieving National Quality Assurance Standard certification for quality standards. Kidnapping, drugs, arms, and theft, and for recovering stolen property with dedication and courage. The next recipient is Sri Abemo Izon, ABSI Narcotic Branch PHQ, 65.22 crore, including the state's largest ever 48.14 kg gold seizure in the year 2022. SY irrigation plan, which is ranked first in India for pioneering e-tendering and e-gem and implementing the National Hydrology Project, with real-time data infrastructure to benefit. his sound judgment, dedication, and compassionate service during the illness and bereavement of the former Honorable Governor, reflecting the highest standards of duty and commitment. Projects, safeguarding government land and implementing reforms that made the district the highest land revenue generating in the state.
Expansion. The next recipient is Srimati History, and establishing a modern digital system exemplifies outstanding public service. Innovations like cost-effective bamboo barricades. Initiatives. Her dedication has strengthened public trust and operational efficiency in sensitive regions. Anti-extortion and narcotics operations. His diligence, professionalism, and crime prevention efforts have significantly improved law and order and earned departmental honors. Commitment, including serving without salary during and after the pandemic and sponsoring many underprivileged graduating students.
Ensuring a clean and hospitable environment of the establishment. Integrity and dedication in PDS implementation. They have ensured timely, transparent distribution of food grains, accurate record keeping, and support to vulnerable households. Governor's Commendation Certificate for their selfless, proactive, and exemplary public service and devotion to duty. They displayed exceptional courage and presence of mind by immediately containing a threatening fire in Nagaland House, New Delhi, with available resources, thereby
Battalion led by Naik Subedar Sishu Payeng. 78th Battalion CRPF led by ABSI Pradip Chand Nandal. (105th Battalion BSF led by Inspector Anandajit. Arunachal Police IR led by Sub-Inspector Gumte Chabi. DEF Kohima led by ABSI Limamaran Au. Fourth NAP Battalion led by ABSI Donglan Kuki. Tenth NAP IR led by ABSI Imtijubat Chang. Fifteenth NAP IR Mahila led by ABSI Yongkong Lemba. Home Guards and Civil Defense and SDRF led by ABSI Kruzoto Yekha. ex-servicemen led by Honorary Captain Vikotso Rika. The Nagaland Police Central Brass Band and Nagaland Police Auxiliary Brass Band led by APSI Dachamanguli and Havildar Ayosaki. Assam Rifle Pipe Band led by Warrant Officer Lily Kappa. NFEIR Mahila Pipe Band led by Havildar Julie Straka.
IIS Hub, which is located at the Directorate of Information and Public Relations, Kohima. May we now request the Honorable Chief Minister to launch the system. May we and Director IPR Zibinho Tenyo.
NIIS, the Nagaland Integrated Information System, funded by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. Behind every citizen service is a powerful command center. DIPR officials review and approve field reports, manage users, and track performance through live analytics. Complete visibility, complete accountability. 53 departments, 17 districts, 35 information centers, turning fragmented information into one trusted real-time system.
Government and schools make better decisions. AMIS currently holds information of over 1,800 government schools.
First Engineer James Kalla to step forward for the launch. The 10 megawatt Huvuku solar power plant was constructed in two phases. First phase of 5 megawatt commenced in April 2022 and second phase again of 5 megawatt in December of 2023, bringing the capacity to a total of 10 megawatt. In honor of releasing the books, the following dignitaries and officials are requested to kindly join the Honorable Chief Minister on the stage for the release. Srimati Hikani Jakalu, MLA and Advisor Industries and Commerce, Shri Prachile PN, Chairman NHHDC Limited, Shri Kumar Ramnikan IAS Secretary Industries and Commerce, and Engineer Y. Lipongse Tongzar, Managing Director NHHDC.